Welcome to the Sports Update. Nigeria's the Tigresses have crashed out of the FIBA Female World Cup. The Tigresses were knocked out after losing 71-40 in the quarterfinals of the Female Basketball World Cup on Friday. Nigeria had been the surprise of the tournament by reaching the quarterfinals for the first time in the country's history. The African nation had been winless in its only previous appearance in 2006. Nigeria, which features many former US college players, wasn't intimidated by the world's #1 team. Lagos will play host to players across the world as the International Tennis Federation approved circuit. The Lagos Open Tennis begins this weekend. Already, scores of emerging tennis players from different countries of the world have been arriving ahead of the event, which will be played in the next 2 weeks at the Lagos Lawn Tennis Club, Onikon. The tournament is made up of 2 features, the F5 and the F6, where players will compete in 4 events: men's single, men's double, women's single and women's double, with a total prize money of $100,000. Qualifier matches for features 4 first leg starts on September 29, with the main draw commencing on October 1 and the final on October 6. The main draws features 5 second leg will commence October 8, with the grand final set for October 13, where Lagos State Governor Mr. Akinwumi Ambode is expected to declare the tournament closed. The breakdown, as published by the International Tennis Federation (ITF), shows that 60 players registered in the men's event, while 65 players are taking part in the women's category. They are coming from 47 top nations of the world, some of which are the USA, Britain, Slovakia, Kenya, South Africa, Switzerland, Cameroon, and a host of others. Former heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield has been comparing the possible duel between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder to his scraps with Mike Tyson, and says the fight can bring the heavyweight division back to its prime. Joshua retained his WBA, WBO, IBF, and IBO heavyweight titles by beating Alexander Povetkin last week, while Wilder put his WBC belt on the line against Tyson Fury in December. If Wilder beats Fury as expected, a monumental showdown with Joshua, the type never seen since Holyfield twice beat Mike Tyson in the 90s, awaits the world. Holyfield has this to say on the subject in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia on Wednesday, where he is attending Friday's World Boxing Series middleweight final between George Groves and Callum Smith. According to Holyfield, boxing never died. You just got to understand that it's not the most organized thing. If people actually come together and did it right, it will probably be the biggest sport in the world, but it hasn't ever been done properly. Asked who will win a potential mega fight between the two, Holyfield replied, "I don't know. I think it will be a great fight. You've got one guy in Joshua who is a good classic boxer, but another in Deontay who knows a little but can do it well. It will all come down to personality and confidence to do what they know they can do," he said. Arsenal captain Laurent Koscielny has revealed that Alex Iwobi must start converting his chances and improve his finishing, but that he is a very talented player. The Nigeria's international's progress seems stunned under Arsene Wenger last season after a number of mediocre performances. It led to breakdown in relations with a section of Arsenal fans who were less than happy to see the winger awarded a new contract in the summer. But the 22-year-old has looked back to his exuberant best times during this season under new boss Unai Emery, with a goal and an assist already to his name. He will be broke into the first team in the second half of the 2015-2016 season to leave the likes of Theo Walcott and Danny Welbeck on the bench, but his goal-scoring record has never been brilliant, and his keeper had called on him to work hard on improving his finishing. Meanwhile, reacting to some of his critics, Super Eagles forward Alex Iwobi has boasted that his best is yet to come following his superlative display in Arsenal's 3-1 win over Brentford on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup. Shortly after the tie, Iwobi took to Twitter saying, "Spot me if you can. Good result tonight. Bring on the next round. Love to all the fans. #We are the Arsenal." The tweet, which received over 5,000 likes and 500 retweets from his social media followers, saw him receiving accolades from his teaming fans. Iwobi, a nephew to soccer legend JJ Okocha, has scored 9 goals in 68 matches since he joined the North London club in 2015. Iwobi and his Nigerian counterpart Isaac's success may likely lock horns as Arsenal battles Watford on Saturday in a Premier League tie. That is Sports Update, but before I go, I leave you with fixtures of Week 7 in the English Premier League. Thanks for watching. I am Idoko Emmanuel.